Smoldering regrets. Acrid smoke and the scent of failure hang heavy in the air. The flames erupt from your fingertips with satisfying fury, engulfing the vault's reinforced doors in a brilliant inferno. But your triumphant grin dies as the magical wards flare to life, absorbing your fireball like a sponge. The heat dissipates, leaving only scorch marks and the faint smell of singed pride. As the smoke clears, you notice deep etchings in the stone, ancient runes that glow faintly, mocking your attempt. Worse, the brief flash of fire has drawn attention. From the shadows of a nearby alley, two figures emerge, city guards, their armor glinting in the moonlight, hands already on their sword hilts. One squints at the scorched door, then at you. "Evening, citizen," he calls out, voice dripping with false pleasantness. "Care to explain why you're redecorating the sorcerer's vault with?" The alleyway escape. Shadows swallow you as guards turn toward your distraction. Your finger jabs toward the opposite alley as you shout about imaginary flames. Both guards whirl around, hands tightening on sword hilts as they scan for this new threat. That split second is all you need. You're already melting into the shadows of the nearest side passage, heart pounding against your ribs. The guard's confused shouts fade behind you as you press yourself flat against cold stone, catching your breath. This direct approach clearly isn't working. Time for a new strategy. Rooftop reprieve. Moonlight glints off wet shingles as the city sprawls below. Your fingers dig into crumbling mortar as you haul yourself onto the vault's roof, chest heaving. Below, the guards' frustrated shouts echo through the alleyways. Up here, the night air tastes of rain and possibility. The rooftop stretches before you, a maze of chimneys, ventilation shafts, and surprisingly, a faint magical hum emanating from a central skylight. This aerial approach might just be the unconventional solution you needed. Vault breach. Moonlight glints on melted metal as guards' shouts echo below. Your fireball concentrates on the lock with surgical precision, but the magically reinforced mechanism resists your flames. Molten metal drips uselessly onto the rooftop as the lock glows cherry red but holds firm. Below, the guards' shouts grow louder. They've spotted your position. One points directly at you, unslinging a crossbow. Time to abandon subtlety and get inside before you become target practice. vault interior. Glass shatters as you plummet into darkness. You crash through the skylight in a shower of glass shards, landing with a grunt on a stack of what feels like tapestries. Dust fills your lungs as you cough and roll to your feet, eyes adjusting to the gloom. The vault's interior is cavernous. Towering shelves stretch into shadows, packed with glowing artifacts that pulse with trapped magic. Strange symbols dance across the walls, casting eerie light on your surroundings. But you're not alone. From the darkness between shelves, 4 pairs of eyes snap open, enchanted constructs shaped like armored hounds, their metallic joints whirring as they turn toward the intruder. They advance, jaws clanking open to reveal crackling energy within. Gaseous, guardians, poisonous green, mist swirls through ancient shelves. Your hands weave arcane patterns as sickly green vapor erupts from your fingertips, flooding the aisle between towering relic shelves. The 4 guardian hounds charge straight into the toxic cloud, their metallic joints seize up mid-stride with harsh, grinding sounds. Glowing runes along their armored hides flicker and die as corrosive mist eats through enchanted plating. 2 collapse instantly, dissolving into inert scrap metal before your eyes. The remaining pair stagger backward, systems failing, before crashing into display cases in showers of broken glass and shattered artifacts. Light, illuminating, swirling poison, mist and shattered constructs. With a sweeping gesture, you pull the lingering poison from the air, shaping it into shimmering green barriers that seal off the aisles behind you. The toxic walls pulse with corrosive energy, blocking any pursuit while you press deeper into the vault's heart. Ancient shelves tower overhead, packed with artifacts humming with trapped magic, a crystalline orb swirling with captured lightning, a dagger that drinks light, a shield that shows glimpses of possible futures. At the chamber's center, a the arcane relic, radiating magical energy that makes your teeth ache. But between you and victory, The air shimmers as two spectral guardians materialize, armored knights woven from shadow and starlight, their blades crackling with captured lightning. Starlight Standoff. Spectral guardians close in, blades crackling with captured starlight. Your hands weave desperate patterns as another venomous cloud billows toward the advancing knights. But the spectral warriors raise their crackling blades, their shadowy forms drinking in your corrosive magic like thirsty earth. The poison dissipates harmlessly against their starlight armor. They stride forward, ancient runes glowing across their breastplates as the air hums with barely contained power. Between them, the arcane relic pulses on its obsidian pedestal, radiating pure magical energy that makes your teeth ache. These guardians won't fall to the same trick twice. Ancient Allegiance. The spectral knights pause, starlight blades lowering as your words echo through the vault. Your shout cuts through the vault's charged air. I come to protect the relic, not steal it. The spectral knights freeze mid-stride, crackling blades lowering as ancient programming clashes with centuries of guarding against thieves. Starlight flickers across their shadowy forms as they turn their helmed gazes toward you, assessing your claim. Behind them, the arcane relic pulses with contained power on its obsidian pedestal, its energy humming against your skin. This unexpected appeal has bought you precious seconds, but can you convince guardians bound by ancient magic? Guardians, Judgment. Starlight blades waver as ancient magic weighs your claim. Your hands glow with controlled power as you channel mana flux, not as a weapon, but as a demonstration. Unstable energy dances across your palms, regulated and contained rather than unleashed. The spectral knights lean forward, helmed faces unreadable as they study the disciplined flow of your magic. Behind them, the arcane relic pulses with approval on its pedestal, its light warming your skin. The knight's starlight blades lower completely, points touching the stone floor as their forms solidify into respectful stillness. They step aside in unison, creating a path to the relic. But as you move forward, the vault doors shudder, someone else seeks the prize. Vault breach. The vault doors shudder under relentless assault. Your shoulders strain against cold stone as you push with all your might, but the massive obsidian pedestal refuses to budge. Behind you, the vault doors buckle inward with a tortured scream of twisting metal. Through the widening gap, you see not guards, but the rival sorcerer himself, Zoltan the Unbound, eyes blazing with stolen power. He steps over the threshold, dark robes swirling as he raises hands crackling with unnatural energy. The Sorcerer's Gambit. Dark lightning arcs as the vault becomes a battleground. You throw yourself behind the massive obsidian pedestal just as Zoltan unleashes his spell. Crackling black lightning slams into the ancient stone, sending jagged fissures across its surface and showering you with razor-sharp fragments. The air reeks of ozone and shattered magic as Zoltan laughs, dark energy swirling around his hands. Hiding won't save you, Emberforge. The arcane relic pulses between you, its protective field flickering under the assault. This stolen magic must be contained before Zoltan tears the vault apart. The Arcane Battery. The obsidian pedestal drinks in your power, becoming a reservoir of raw magic. Your hands blaze with unstable energy as you channel mana flux into the cracked obsidian pedestal. The ancient stone drinks in your power like a parched desert, its surface glowing with captured magic that pulses in time with the arcane relic above it. Zoltan's triumphant grin vanishes as the pedestal becomes a living battery of pure arcane force between you. You think that changes anything, Quest? He snarls, dark lightning gathering in his fists. I'll tear this vault apart stone by stone, but the relic's protective field strengthens, fed by the pedestal's stored power, creating a shimmering barrier against his assault. Overload. The rival sorcerer overloads with stolen power. You surge forward, channeling all your strength into a desperate shove that sends Zoltan stumbling backward against the glowing pedestal. The moment his dark robes touch the charged stone, raw, arcane energy floods into him with terrifying force. His eyes widen in shock and agony as stolen magic collides with the relic's pure power, overloading his system in a violent cascade of sparks and smoke. Zoltan screams as dark lightning tears through his body, his form beginning to dissolve into shimmering particles of unstable magic. The arcane relic glows brighter than ever, its protective field expanding to fill the vault as the pedestal's stored power merges with its own. The air hums with contained power, the very stones of the vault vibrating with the force of the magical overload. The weave restored. The vault shudders as raw magic stabilizes under your control. You raise your hands, becoming a living conduit between the relic's pure energy and the pedestal's stored power. Raw magic surges through you, a torrent of fire and lightning and pure force that threatens to tear you apart. But your will holds firm, shaping the chaotic energy into harmonious patterns. The violent cascade of sparks around Zoltan's dissolving form steadies into shimmering streams of contained arcane power. The vault's trembling ceases as the overload integrates safely into the relic's protective field. Where Zoltan stood, only a fading outline of dark smoke remains, his stolen magic absorbed and purified. The arcane relic glows with steady, potent light, its power fully restored and contained. Around you, the ancient vault hums with balanced energy, the air clean and charged with possibility. The final choice. The relic's power hums in your hands, destiny balanced on a knife's edge. You cradle the arcane relic, its surface warm with contained power as you study the intricate patterns of its stabilized field. The vault around you thrums with balanced energy, the air clean and charged with possibility. Outside these ancient stones, the kingdom waits, a land teetering between magical harmony and devastating misuse. The relic's power could restore balance or become a terrible weapon in the wrong hands. Your journey has led you here, to this moment where the fate of nations rests in your grasp. How will you wield this responsibility? The relic's light pulses as if awaiting your decision. The living vessel. Arcane energy surges through your veins, merging with your soul. The arcane relic's power floods into you, ancient magic intertwining with your own sorceress essence. Your veins glow with contained starlight as you become a living vessel for its power, no longer a mere wielder, but a guardian fused with the relic's purpose. The vault around you hums in approval, its stones singing with harmonious energy. Outside these walls, the kingdom's magical balance begins to restore itself, ley lines straightening and corrupted energies purifying where your influence reaches. You feel the land's gratitude like a warm breeze against your skin, the whispers of ancient spirits offering guidance. This power demands responsibility. Will you use it to protect, to heal, or to reshape the world? Arcane energies converge as destiny unfolds. The vault shudders as your decision resonates through the magical weave. Your eyes blaze with newfound purpose, the relic's power now part of your very essence. You step forward, the ancient stones humming with approval as you emerge from the vault, no longer just Gale and Emberforge, but something more. Something eternal. The kingdom's ley lines pulse in time with your heartbeat, corrupted energies fleeing before your presence. You feel other relics calling to you across the land, distant whispers of power waiting to be united. This is only the beginning. The convergence. Relics awaken across the land, drawn to your beacon. You raise the arcane relic, its power amplifying your mana flux into a blinding column of light that pierces the heavens. Across the kingdom, ancient artifacts shudder to life, a crown in a forgotten tomb, a sword in a dragon's hoard, a mirror in a sunken palace. Each relic resonates with your call, their dormant magic awakening as they begin their journey toward you. The very air crackles with converging energies, ley lines flaring like supernovas across the land. You feel their approach like distant heartbeats growing stronger, their power yearning to join with yours. The age of scattered magic ends today. The unbreakable core. The energies converge into a stable nexus. You plant your feet firmly against the vault floor, becoming an unbreakable anchor as the converging energies slam into you. The air crackles with contained power, the very stones humming with your resolve. Though the impact drives you to one knee, you hold firm, a living bastion against the storm of arcane forces. The relics, energies stabilize around you, forming a shimmering lattice of light that pulses in time with your heartbeat. You feel their power integrating with your own, not as an overwhelming flood, but as a controlled convergence. The vault trembles, then stills, the energies now flowing in perfect harmony through you, the unbreakable core at the center of this new magical constellation.